so high. Subscribe. Hit me up. I always got stuff coming. I always say I'm sorry for, not making up my videos or not trying to do stuff. That's why you see me putting out more live videos than anything else that way. When I'm just sitting at home, I can just stop and make a video. Well, updates on everything going on. I think the last video I told y'all that I was, helping my father out right now. But at this moment, he's doing better than well. He's not really, but I thought he was ready for him to start, driving by himself. And he was ready to. Like, he's not the type of person to stay inside the house a lot, so he was kind of ready to. Second thing, as far as life update, congratulations to me. I just celebrated my church anniversary, which made us a year and 6 months married, which is really like yay for me. And then I made the video of my husband actually taking to with actually my husband putting me on a helicopter ride, which I was so excited about. Which I was like, oh my god, like yeah, my husband put me on a helicopter, which I've never been on a helicopter in my life. I'm not gonna be like I didn't have the relationships or I didn't have, well done A1 people in my life. But in reality, he is one of the people that have, now I'm not gonna say put up with me the longest because we're married. It's only been a year. My longest relationship was, I think, 2.5 years. So with me and him at this point, it's been mm, it's been a year and 10 months since we've been together. So we got married 4 months after us meeting. Which a lot of people be like, "Oh, you got married real quick." Yes, that, yeah. But if anybody knows me, would never got married if I didn't do it like this. I was just not in the mindset of getting married anymore at this point in time when I met him. So life updates. Life updates. I have been doing the enzymes, a whole bunch of enzymes, the road enzymes. Like I said, I did order it, but the person I ordered from took a long time, so I had to order a new bottle. So the point I called my bank, it was like, just cancel that order, let them give me back my money, and then it'll be okay. So at this moment right now, compared to my last video, the last time I made my video, I was on 3 different enzymes. I was on the Serapeptine Dr. Best. I was on the Sarah Gold, and then I was on the Wold Benzyme, which is three things. And right now I'm taking one natural supplement, which I'm gonna show you the picture. And I'm only trying to take it when I'm on my cycle to help everything come out the way it's supposed to. Which I tried to take this morning, I'm going to take. So that does need to be taken any minute now. What else about this will be new? As you can see, all my piercings are healing pretty good. I haven't got like sucked in piercings. And what I mean by sucked in piercings, like if you get piercings like this and they're held together, sometimes one of the piercings overswells and it sucks it in. The bar at the bottom, if you see, it looks like it's bigger, but it's not. It's just this one's longer and it curves. So the one on the bottom, he told me I had to change it out very soon because if it overswells, it will suck it in. But it's been doing pretty good. But I'm used to having piercings, so that's one of my life updates. Second one, anniversary. Told you that I had a little anniversary get together. I didn't videotape that at all, which I planned to. The reason I didn't, my phone was dead throughout the whole thing. I literally just got my phone, put it in the corner. I was like, I'm at my parents' house. I know where it's at. And I was going to take it because I knew where it was at. Um, TTC journey. Um, there's so much different things now that I am going to incorporate. Um, I had planned to incorporate this months ago. I don't ever remember thinking that I told you I planned to incorporate this, but when I planned to incorporate it, I just planned to do pure water and maybe some wheatgrass here and there. But I heard I heard something called caffeine, no, coffee enemas. And I'm going to try to do it because what they say it helps out with the liver, detoxing the liver very well. And I've been on that consistently, very, very consistently. And second thing I've been doing, castor oil pack, instead of doing it one time a day, I try to do it 2 times a day. And what I mean by 2 times a day is I don't heat up castor oil pack. I basically get it. I put it on. I have no bra on. I put it the castor oil pack on. I have not cellophane. What's the clear saran wrap? Saran wrap, and I wrap it around me, and then I have sauna suit, which is those little shirt thingies people put on when they go work out to go sweat. Put that on top to make sure the saran wrap don't move at all, and then I leave it, and then I leave it on basically all day, and then around the time I would normally do my regular one, then I take it off. I get the full. And what I mean by when I do it during the daytime and the second time, I literally only put it over my liver. And the reason why I only put it over my liver, I don't want nothing in that area to be constantly contracting and stuff on a daily basis. So when I plan to do my second one, I have the full length. Well, let's do it like the full length one. The full length one is basically it was a piece of cloth I got from eBay, organic wool. I think it was wool or cotton. It's really thick, hard fabric, and it comes around until about like right here on my sides. I heat it up. I do the way. Well, I'm gonna show you one day how I do it. Get it, put it in a plastic bag. I have two heating pads. Put one on the top, one on the bottom. I let it sit for about 10 minutes. After it warms up, I have one. The old one I had that was the typical square cotton washcloth. I put it on my lower back from like where the below my titties laid down on it, and then I get the other one cover myself. I get a plastic bag, wrap myself in that, and then under the plastic bag, I already had one heat thing I put, and I put one on top of it. Get my blanket, wrap myself again. I just lay there, let the day go by, let the whatever. But the only thing that I do different, how the people they say don't do it on your cycle. What I heard was you can do it on your cycle, you just cannot apply heat to the area while you're on your cycle. So when I'm on my period, I do it again, but no heat. I'll just warm up the oil or whatever. Like, and when I try to warm it up, I don't even warm it up for the whole 2 minutes. Like, if I'm not on my period, I warm it up for 5 minutes. Period. Turn it off. I set up my whole area, which will be my blanket. I put the one down for my back. I lay down on it. I put the one for my stomach. I wrap myself in it. And sometimes I cover myself depending on how cold the room is. Sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I'm feeling and what is the conditioning of the room at the point in time I'm doing it. So I told you about the coffee enemas. Um, Eventually, I'm going to show you all these stuffs I am doing. And another update that I'm doing is the knives to cut my blunt. Another update that I plan to tell you, I do chair yoga. I might put the video of the lady I follow in the app below. And the reason why I started to do chair yoga, to put out a disclaimer, was because yoga is good for you regardless. The reason why I picked chair yoga, and I remember I told y'all a couple, like I think my last video or not anything, I told you I bought a video that was fertility for women, for fertility, a video mainly for fertility made to do yoga. And there are certain poses in this video that I couldn't do to the capability that I was liking or that I thought was probable to the situation I am. So my idea was I was going to officially do chair yoga for about a whole month, and then maybe after I was done with it, I would be a little bit more flexible to do the yoga in the video I got, which is starting to work because I'm starting to see there's a lot of stuff I was doing before that I couldn't do. So it's a big difference. Like I see the difference of the chair yoga and not doing yoga at all. And my plan is just to get, a lot of people say yoga is to stretch out your body, but yoga can be used for exercise. It can help build muscles. It can be used for a lot of stuff. At this point right now, I'm just trying to get a little bit more blood flow in my body, a little more circulation in my body. So yeah, and please don't mind my hair. My hair look like a hot mess. And I'm supposed to go to church tomorrow, but I'll do some makeup and probably tie this down tomorrow. It won't be that much. Um, And I know I've been saying I've been going to keep up with my makeup videos, and I have not. It's just a little problem to remember to charge my phone and then to be in the bathroom with the phone charged and then connect the phone with everything going on. But I'm getting better. Like I'm doing my videos a little bit more often, so bear with me. Eventually, I'm gonna get my eyebrow tutorial up there, and y'all can see eventually how I do my eyebrows and everything. Um, so I said that I was going to give you my what is it called? Instagram, which is Danny Bangle, which is Danny underscore Bangle. And the reason I'm not just putting it in a screenshot up here or up there is for people to actually know that you're listening to me. You're not just scrolling by like everybody else. It's Danny Bangle, which is DANNY underscore Bangle, BANGLE. So hit me up if you ever want to see the stuff I really do on a day-to-day basis. I don't take a lot of pictures on there. As far as you see me, don't take videos on here. Like I told you, with my depression, I really don't feel like always being in front of the camera. I don't always feel like having people have a full view of my life. Like I told you with the other video I made about the whole mental situation, it was hard for me to go up there and then just say up out there like, hey, look, I have these mental problems. Please see what I go through on a normal day. So if y'all want to see, a little bit more of my life, like the hair stuff I put, the nail stuff I put, like that, the Instagram, you see that up probably the same day I do the makeup. 2, 3 minutes later, I'm taking pictures on it and it's going up right then and there. Cute outfit, what I wear, whatever, whatever. It goes up there a lot more than you see me come up here and then you can see, the type of person I am, how type I look, the makeup styles I wear, the hairstyles I wear, and then you can start asking me what you want to see, what type of picture was on there, what do you know how I did it or whatever. So once again, it's Danny Bangle, which is DANNY underscore BANGLE. So hit me up there, come and find me. I'm a cool person as you can see. I'm gonna keep you updated. And then probably the next video you see will probably be on Saturday or Sunday. And it'll be I got like 2 more supplements that I'm taking. Plus I will have all the powders, food supplements and everything that I'm taking. Cause I'm on a couple. I think I'm on a club about close to 7 different stuff. So yeah, keep up for sure. Watch out. And honestly, I don't mind all the pills I was taking because I remember there was this one lady that said she had fibroids, and I remember she was on up to 12 different bottles by the time she actually finally found out she was pregnant. I'm only up to 6, I believe. Probably it's probably a little bit more than that, but it's probably about 6. So right now it's not that oh my god to me. So if y'all think it is extreme, I've had endometriosis. Um, I've had my problem. Let's not say endometriosis, or at least the pain problem with the stagnated blood, the old blood coming out of me. I was not even out of high school, and I'm 28 now. So yeah, you should understand the severity of how much I believe that issue has spread. And the funny thing about it is now, like, I do fertility music for meditations at night before I go to bed. And I can feel the areas in my stomach where, if I play the music for up to 10 minutes, where I can feel the extra pieces that where it went into my stomach. And the furthest part I'll feel it is probably about up here and lower. So it's kind of a little past my belly button where it comes to like the cramping feeling. So at this point, I did have the idea in mindset to let this run out as far as long as I can. This is, I want to say, my second month on enzymes. My mom said it's my third month, but I believe it's my second month on enzymes, and which will make it 3 more months on enzymes, and that's why I'm trying to hurry up and do the coffee enemas because it helps with my liver. So if my liver is running a little bit better, it can process out the other stuff in my body, which is the endometriosis cells. So it will clear out stuff a little bit more quicker in my ideas. So I know everybody can say I'm being dramatic, extreme, crazy, and everything, But if you want to see me try to conceive my child, or even try to get close to be able to conceive IVF or anything, please keep on watching. Because I'm telling you, I'm that one who try almost everything to clear out my body. Because like I've been sick my entire life, and it was never an idea of me that doctors was the way to go. And since I was a child, I didn't like going to hospitals. I didn't like doctors. I didn't like anything in that sort of. And it wasn't because of them. It's because of certain things that happened in my life that didn't allow me to like them as much as most people. So yeah, it's not that type of area where I'm like, yeah, let's do this over and over again. I'm not that type of person. So this way, I believe is better for me, and I've done enemas on myself by myself, without no one telling me to, or not even help freezing, just because I thought I was a little bit too on a, and I need to go to a party. So to me, it's not that bad that I'm doing something that I would probably done by myself if I want to lose weight. And this one, I can see it can help me a lot more and benefit me more than just a regular water enema or Epsom salt vinegar, Epsom salt enema. So if it can, it help me, detox my liver a little bit more quicker. And from out here, it's a 5-year treatment for cancer patients, and it can heal cancer. If it can heal cancer, it can heal something that is just all stagnant blood. So yeah, that's the way I see it. And then the liver removes all your hormones, all the extra stuff in your body. So the liver is basically the liver is running properly. My hormones should run properly. That means everything else in my body should run properly. So that's why I considered it. So